Yo, what up? Good football morning, man. Welcome to the Blitz Sunday pregame show, man. Got four squares here for you today. Me, Brittany, Mel, Corey. Um, got a lot of football to talk about today. As you see from the rundown, got a couple of good topics for you. Gonna recap Thursday night and then talk about some games to watch today. I mean, week two is actually kind of weak, honestly, but there were some games I found I think would be some really good games to tune into, and we'll talk about those. And then we're gonna get into this NFL GOAT debate. We're gonna find out. We're gonna try and make a criteria and try to find out who is the best on both sides of the ball, and then put those two against each other to see who is the NFL GOAT by our standards. So that should be fun. If anybody was from the basketball show, you saw how we did it for basketball. So
we didn't even finish that one.
we didn't finish that one. we didn't finish
finish.
that one. But hopefully we'll finish this one. It should be a little bit easier for the football side of
You
things.
think so?
It should be because boom,
I don't know.
offense, defense. And
You
then-
got more people.
Yeah, you got more positions and all types of stuff. That's crazy. You know, there's a lot.
gonna
There's
be-
a lot to go in.
it's gonna
I
be
don't think
interesting.
We're gonna have to be on the surface today. I don't think we can get into.
Oh yeah,
weeds
the
right
first
now.
the first part is
It's
we just
definitely gonna be on the
establishing
surface.
we just establishing who is in the conversation on offense today, and so we can get that established. I'll write the names down so I can have where we're at with that, and then we'll do defense next week, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Is there a
let's do it.
criteria that we're going by or what?
Are we making up the criteria?
Yeah, that's what
Taking
I'm
up the criteria. So like
Okay.
I think first we're just gonna be like, who do we consider some of the greatest we've ever seen or the greatest that we've known to play the game of football on offense, right? So
Okay.
you got some names that are regulars up there, and then
Mhm.
you feel like somebody deserves to be in the conversation, you can throw that name in there too. And then we're gonna go down and create a criteria and see what actually makes them considered the greatest to have played. And then we'll go and figure out, and then kind of round robin it, little tournament type deal, and see how we can filter that out to see who's actually the greatest in this game of football. So
Sounds like fun.
and then we'll do a little pick 'em recap from week one. Week one is in the book, so
I mean, ain't nothing to recap. I'm number one.
you're tied for number one.
It's like 8 people tied.
You're tied for number one. Relax.
It's not like 8. It's not like 8 people tied. I mean, look, I'm tied for number one, and so far as week two, I'm the only one who got that game right. So
and
I mean,
and
You're the
that
only
game
one
was
that got
crazy.
what game right?
the only game in week two, the only one that's tied for number one, they got their game right.
And what's
I
crazy
got
is-
that game right too.
What's
But
crazy
you're not
is-
tied for number one. Shit, man.
Yeah, he
what's
said the
crazy
only
is
one.
you getting that game right and everybody else getting that game wrong only made you tied for first. It didn't put you above everybody else.
And
That means you had a subpar week one, my friend.
subpar.
Oh.
Sheesh. Somebody need to tell
Subpar
Chris the
week one,
definition
my
of
friend.
par. Somebody tell Chris the definition of par. That needs to be
Jay,
done.
what it do?
That needs to be done.
What's good, brother?
No.
What's happening with you, brother?
What's up, big dog?
Man, I didn't waltz in on somebody 1 week in one game and talking about the top of the standings. I hope that's not what I'm hearing.
Hey,
you
no,
walked
hey,
right
no.
into it.
hey, him saying he number one, and not to, like it's not
number
three other
one.
people that's number one with him.
Hey, who did y'all? I mean, we about to find out
We gonna get
how,
into it.
how much of a gap I'm about to get this
Oh, my
this week.
goodness.
Oh, okay.
We go get into it.
It's about to be a gap.
Anyway, speaking of getting into it, let's get straight into it, man. Thursday night football, Green Bay hosting the Washington Commanders. Definitely thought it was going to be a better game than what was presented. Don't let that
I want
final
to know who
score fool
picked the
you.
Commanders though, and why.
I
Why
just-
would you pick that?
I
Who
just
picked the Commanders?
listen,
Raise your hand if you picked the Commanders.
honestly, I did. I picked the Commanders.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord of mercy. Why would you pick the Commanders? Who
I
picked the
felt
Commanders?
like
felt.
Washington and Jaden had a better offensive weapons to use.
Feeling.
And we just talked about it before we came on, like how the wide receiver core in Green Bay is very, very average at best.
But
if
the
they're
defense
healthy.
the defense is
And
stout.
I'm starting to see that, you know, this defense might be something.
And
I'm
say-
not ready to call it full blown yet, but this defense might be something.
You said it might be.
It might be something. This is 2 games.
Teams in that division better figure that defense out before Michael Parsons figure that offense figure the defense out, because he ain't even cooking yet and ain't even playing the full game yet.
Oh, he'll play his full game week 4.
Oh yeah, for sure. He going balls to the wall.
Is that prime time? It's not prime time.
Yeah, it's prime.
It is
time.
prime time. Yeah, that's gonna be must see football right there. But anything you guys seen in this game from either side?
Yeah,
Green Bay's defense is really
Green
good.
Bay is the best team in the division. I seen that Jordan Love is the best quarterback in the division. I seen that Green Bay is definitely the best team in the NFL right now. So that's what I seen.
Oh,
Best team in the NFL is. I think that's a little stretch.
Well, hey, it's a stretch for anybody after 2 games for sure. But I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to stretch, and I'm willing to go out on that limb, and that limb is strong enough for me and Jay. So, if you want to come out there on as well, we can test it out.
I'm not going out on that limb. I'll let y'all have that limb.
It won't break.
Y'all got it.
It won't break.
I got that limb. But I will say the defense is, because I seen a next gen stat that Green Bay held Jaden to the same kind of game that they held Jared Goff to, and both were top 5 offenses last year, and it was a lot of keeping them underneath. So that defense might be serious. That defense might be serious, being able to take 2 top 10 offenses and kind of stifle them, make them look real regular and unrecognizable. But I just think I think the wheels are gonna fall off eventually.
I don't know.
They
about
always
the
do.
wheels
They
falling
always
off.
do. They always do in Green Bay though. Like
I mean,
either Jordan Love starts becoming real inconsistent and real unreliable, or the defense just starts not defending.
Yeah, I think that's a hope though, Chris. I think that's a hope because you're a Detroit fan and
No, it's not even that. It's history. It's history.
That's how Jay talk about every team in his division. You know what I mean? But that's not realistic. Like say what you see.
It is realistic if I've seen Green Bay collapse for the last few years.
But you can't see that. That's a hope that history will
Wait a
repeat
minute.
at some point. A team defies that type of trend or history. I mean, Jordan Love only been a starter. This is 3rd year as a starter, and we're already talking about trends. You got 2 years of Jordan Love, and you talking about collapsing. Like what happens is a team finds a quarterback, they build around that quarterback, and you have years where it takes for you to get to a point where you can take over. I mean, if we just seen that Dallas documentary of how Troy Aikman, they failed. I mean, Troy Aikman got benched that season that he came back, and they had a quarterback go into the playoffs and lose against Detroit. Like we could say all those things about Troy Aikman, but the Dallas Cowboys had to build that team to a contender. So you're saying while we're building the Green Bay Packers around Jordan Love as a contender, we're going to take the trend of them not getting it done late in the season as something that's set in stone that we can expect every single year. I don't believe that.
Britne?
Look, me personally, I think it's week 2. I do think the Green Bay Packers, their defense, they look like the real deal. It looks like the real deal. They move to the ball quickly. They gather to that ball very, very quick. And against Washington, I don't know if just Washington is just older or whatnot, because like they were slow and Green Bay was just awfully quick. It's a lot of talented players on that Green Bay defense. But I still want to see. I want to see as we go on. You know, it takes time for other teams to understand their identity and to catch up at times. So I want to wait till about, I'm going to say week 6, week 7, see what they're looking like. So I'm not going to, get all hyped up and say Green Bay is the best in the NFL or the NFC just yet. But I can't knock them neither. They doing what they're supposed to do and they looking good. So
should we be worried about Washington going forward, or is this just one team better than the other, and Washington still is very capable of being a playoff team?
Well, you might need to be concerned about Washington depending on this injury situation with Jaden Daniels. I know he got an MRI. Was it yesterday or today? He's getting one of them. I thought it was an ankle injury. It might be a knee injury. So,
and they did just lose Austin Eckler for the season.
Right. So that's a big hit. If I'm not saying he won't play, apparently he's going to play with a brace, but that's going to he may not be as mobile anymore. So that's
restricts some mobility, yeah.
Right. So that is worrisome to me. I'm more concerned, like I said, they look slow. And again, it's week 2. I don't want to get too crazy with it, and maybe again, it was against Green Bay that just looked quick and was just all over the place. But when I watch Washington, they look slow to me. It looks like an older team to me. So, but again, that's probably me. I don't know. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. But I think the biggest concern with Washington is that Jaden Daniels injury, to see how it impacts his game going forward.
And even though Austin Eckler was a decent part, he wasn't the feature back in my opinion. I think Ja'Cory Krosky-Murray was if he wasn't the feature back, was working his way up very quickly to be the feature back, and now he is going to be the feature back. And I think a lot of people expected him to be the starter by midseason anyway.
I think it's Deebo Samuel. I know he's not a back. I know he's a receiver. But to me, it's him. Catch the ball, go make a play. Get the ball, go make a play.
They got to do something. They got to figure it out. Especially if this injury is hindering Jaden, they got to get that ball out quick.
Is that an injury he got when he tried to scramble late in the fourth, like 3 or 4 times. One of them, somebody flipped him, like they hit him.
Oh, it was
it
was rolled up on his leg.
Right, yeah. It was
he got taken down and somebody rolled up on his leg, and initially it looked like it might have been an ankle issue, but like Britne said, it might be more of a knee issue, which is definitely a little bit more concerning than the ankle. It could just ankle just be a high ankle sprain and whatever. But
he too little to be trying to take off running like that all the time, man.
I mean, Washington and their mobile quarterbacks, they have a history of not great situations going on when they have mobile quarterbacks running out that pocket. So he just got to be just slide. I don't understand why these guys just don't want to slide down. There's nothing wrong with that.
Sure, all these rules say you can't touch them. I mean, they be appalled when somebody hit them. They're like, oh my God.
Once you get past the line of scrimmage, you're considered a runner now.
I was gonna say the rules don't apply if you take off.
You are now a runner. You know what I'm saying? Cam Newton know that better than anybody.
I think for me, they got to figure out a way going forward how to scheme Terry McLaurin up more. Like, and the addition of Deebo, he looked better when I thought he was going to look, because that's why you can't take what you see in off season, because he definitely looks slow and thicker.
Who's the OC is Cliff Kingsbury, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But he got to do a better job getting that football to your
playmaker.
the guy, right? The guy you just played, you just gave him a boatload of money. So got to do a better job to draw him someplace to get him the ball more.
He's doubled though. I mean, they don't feel like they need to respect anybody else. I mean, Debo's not fast. They just gonna scheme the ball to him. You know what I mean?
Right. He'll break some
Terry got
tackles.
the coverage. Yeah, Terry got the coverage over to his side. It's all shaded to his side. So
yeah,
Yummy Brown, right?
No,
Yummy Brown, right? So who's their wide receiver?
But I think we overreacted.
To what?
I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. Green Bay is a world beater on defense, and the Giants' defense isn't horrible. Like
the Giants' offense is so bad that they can't keep their defense. Today, they can't keep it off the field.
If the Lions look serviceable today, then Green Bay's just. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. If the Lions are who we think they're supposed to be, then Green Bay might be the best team in the NFL. Like, I don't know. I just refuse to believe that Washington on the road that they was in afterwards didn't lose anything. Really, they just added Debo Samuel. Like, you don't go from world beater to pedestrian overnight. I don't think.
Game film. Nobody.
So
had game
I
film
think
on
we
Jay
need
Daniels.
more football to make a determining factor on what Washington will be.
Yeah, you start seeing separators about like week 5, week 6 when team clubs are getting into the full swing of things, and you start seeing what's really going on. I think, like Mel said, it's still early, and we 2 weeks in, Green Bay has had 2 great games defensively. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of teams are still following the script, settling in, kind of keeping it real tight to the vest before actually like really letting it fly. And which is, I don't agree that that's a good idea, especially, like for the Lions, you start the season off with 2 division games. Like you have no room to come in the door half stepping, you know what I'm saying? But, Green Bay, shout out to them, took advantage of that. And, kind of, did whatever they wanted to do. And then they did the same thing again against Washington. So they're kind of showing like, hey, y'all can go half speed if you want, but we're going full throttle, and we're gonna take these wins as y'all giving them to us, and then whatever happens at the end of the day. So the shout out to Green Bay for doing that, their game plan like that.
Chris, are we ready to revisit the conversation we had before the season started when I said Jordan Love was the best quarterback in your division?
Nope, because he's not.
So, all right, we ain't ready yet. Okay, well I wait another week.
I don't understand why 2 games will make you think that.
I wait another week. I've been observing both of those quarterbacks for the last 2-3 years since Jordan Love been a starter. So,
and the last 2-3 years,
we'll wait on the respect. We
the
ain't
last 2, no, you need to. Where's the respect from you? The last 3 years, Jared Goff has definitely been the best quarterback in the NFC.
Chris, don't take the bait. Don't take the bait.
I don't know why he does this. He does this every time.
We'll wait.
So zero respect.
We will wait on it.
But any other takeaways from the Thursday night game?
No, I just agree with. It's early. It's early. We can't just hop on the bandwagon just yet. It's early. Let's see more football throughout the weeks, because it's going to show it's true.
It's not. For me, it's not too early to know that defense is really, really good.
No. I'm not just talking about the defense. I'm talking about just overall teams. So we've seen this before. Hold on. We have seen this before where we think one team is just complete world beaters and then they start to level out. So let's just hold on just a couple weeks longer and see what's going to happen. So.
Don't wait a couple weeks, because they come to Dallas in a couple weeks. So
they're going to kill y'all. Michael Parsons going to be like, revenge is about to be great.
Looking at Green Bay schedule, they have the Browns next and then Dallas in week 4. I think it's very possible for them to be able to go 4-0. I think they got a very nice start to the season, and then they get a week 5 bye. And then
absolutely,
that's an early bye.
It's a very early bye, which might end up spelling doom. And then when they come out the bye, they got the Bengals in week 6. So I think that Bengals game might show a lot. Honestly, we'll see. We'll see for
granted for what.
Shootout.
This is gonna be a shootout. Can that defense hold down that trio, Joe, Jamar, and T?
They got to show me something.
And Chase Brown is coming into his own as well. So
today, Britne.
It's not like they ain't got no running game either.
So. I know, Corey, but that's an offense that irritates the hell out of me.
It's frustrating.
You got too much firepower to look like that. I'm sorry, and that goes back into last season too.
And they played in the preseason.
We know that the Bengals start slow every year, though. So this is nothing new. This is This is their preseason.
Every team starts slow, Chris.
No, but
outside of Green Bay right now, every team starts slow.
Cincinnati takes the first quarter of the season off. Like the
They not
first
slow.
4 to 5 games, first 4 to 5 games for Cincinnati are always fucking preseason games for them. Like they just take those games off, and then they kick it up week 5, week 6, week 7, which is it always spells their doom in the end when it comes time for a playoff push because you gave up 4 games already. So
I mean, look, well, they won. They beat the Browns. So, like you said, it's week 1. They beat the Browns, but
barely.
I honestly, that's the team I don't even want to give. I give every other team a good 4 or 5 weeks to show me something. I don't want to give them another week, but I'll be fair. They got the talent.
Well, Bengals got the Jaguars today, so hopefully they'll be able to turn them engines on.
Don't count them out.
Hopefully they'll be able to turn them engines on. But
no, I do think they could be. I'm sorry, we're getting into that week 2. Okay, we're gonna talk about it later. Then we'll talk about it later.
Talk about what?
Are we talking about Cincinnati Jaguars later?
Oh no, that wasn't one of the games.
I do think they could beat the Jaguars.
They should beat the Jaguars.
Yeah.
What you cooking up, Mel?
This is gonna
be you tell me. You tell me. This
is way too early in the season to call a trap game, but knowing Cincinnati, this very well could be that.
Not for 2 backups. You're gonna have to give me something better than that.
Oh, y'all over there trying to wheel and deal and plot and scheme.
All right, well, look.
Oh, I got Jordan Love and
they talking about trades
on the bench.
Yeah, doing some fantasy wheeling.
Are we wheeling and dealing right now, man?
We definitely wheeling and dealing. It ain't nobody business. It's just 2 grown men talking. That's all it is.
Don't get fleeced by Mel, bro. The name of the league is Don't Stay With Mel for a reason, bro.
Listen,
don't get fleeced by that man.
It's just the only 2 people that have been in multiple championships in this league before. That's all it is. Just two grown men talking that know what they're doing. That's all.
Don't get fleeced by that man.
You know how it is.
How the heck did you get Jordan Love and Justin Herbert?
Hey man,
I
drafted
well. You got Kyler Murray.
You got better. You got better mental fortitude than that, Corey.
You keep Kyler Murray.
Don't fall for this.
Chris, you already know what time it is.
Who's your quarterbacks, Mel?
I got Justin Fields, A-Rod, and Matt Stafford.
All right.
You was watching my draft. I was asking you questions when we was drafting.
I think they were gone by the time you were coming up.
Yeah, I slipped up.
No, I don't. Justin Fields got you some numbers.
Yeah, I didn't start him last week though.
Oh.
I started Stafford.
Oof.
He didn't do horrible. He did all right.
Tyreek Hill goes if that's a big if he goes to the Steelers. We'll see how that works out.
George Miller said Parsons gonna get 6 sacks on my Cowboys. Shit, I said more like 8.
Hey, the Cowboys might be too prideful to even double him.
God.
They want to prove that they don't need to double him.
Man,
that's gonna be oof, man.
What time is that game?
Lord, it's 3:00. I'll be at that game.
Oh, so it's a 4:00 game on Sunday.
Yeah, 4:00 game for you.
What, the Packers and Cowboys?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was prime time.
If you would have got me a ticket, Corey, I would have came
NFL game of the week.
Yes, afternoon prime.
Yeah. Huh? What'd you say?
No, it is. It is prime time.
You got me a ticket, Corey.
It's Sunday Night Football.
What'd you say?
If you would have got me a ticket, I would have came out there.
You want me to see if I can work something out?
Nah, it's too late. Plus, I don't like traffic anyway. I know it's what I mean. Like I get anxiety trying to leave out the parking lots and it take 2 hours. So I already know it's ugly out there.
It's gonna be super ugly.
That game is Sunday night of week 4.
Let me check. Let me see.
I'm looking at it right now. 5:20 p.m. on NBC.
Good morning, Chicago Cheetah. What's up, Jeffrey? Yeah, we did watch the Bud fight. We'll probably talk about it a little bit later.
Good old
Green Bay Packers are definitely a Super Bowl contender. Yeah, Chicago, they definitely a Super Bowl contender. Chris don't want to give it up.
Who is Super Bowl contender?
Who?
The Packers.
Oh, I thought you said Chicago.
I was like, absolutely not.
Oh no.
Like, wait a minute, that shit.
Nah, but name's Chicago.
I'll give credit where credit is due. Green Bay looks like the class of the NFC right now. That's right now. It's still 15 weeks of football left, or 15 games of football left for them to play. We'll see what they look like at the end of week 18.
No, I definitely think they're contenders for sure.
So we shall see.
Hey, on another note, Jay, Ricky Hatton died last night.
That's the white boxer.
Remember one fought Floyd and Manny Pacquiao?
What?
Dude from Britain.
What happened?
It just said he passed
I
away
hear.
last night.
Yeah,
Jeez.
passed away this morning at the age of 46.
Yeah, I've seen that
Yeah.
this morning too.
That's crazy.
But getting into some of these, it was really hard to find some games that, will probably pique some interest today.
Oh wow.
But I got a couple. Starting off with the Broncos and the Colts.
Okay.
I think this is, we saw Daniel Jones against Miami, right? Cool. That's whatever.
You see that once every 3 years, but go ahead.
This is a chance to see, against an actual, formidable defense. Was it a fluke, or is what that's going on in Indy a real thing now? And then versus, Bo Nix and that seemingly struggling offense. They really couldn't get too much going.
You want me to give you a hot take, Chris?
What?
Anthony Richardson will be in by halftime.
You think so? You think this soon?
They finna put that heat.
Now,
Put that heat on Daniel Jones, boy.
now, what? So again, granted, it was Miami, right? But Daniel Jones had a clean pocket for probably the first time in his career.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So he got a good O line. You think that still does nothing against this Broncos defense?
Not against Denver. It's about to get hot.
Think so?
Yes, sir.
You don't think we might see a shootout instead?
No, sir. It's about to get hot.
BDA?
Huh? I don't know, man. Because Denver's offense, I don't know. I'm not a Bo Nix fan. I never have been a Bo Nix fan. So I don't know. It could be like 10-6.
Yeah, I can see this.
Yeah. I'm just not a Bo Nix person.
I can see this being a close one too.
Yeah. But they're gonna come after Daniel Jones. I promise you that.
Well, I mean, what's gonna be different from Daniel Jones week 1 and week 2? Like, I mean, what did they do to him when he was torching them last week? What did the defense do then?
Miami didn't do nothing. I mean, he was literally standing in a clean pocket the entire game.
So you think they turn the pressure up? They turn the pressure up. We go see a different Daniel Jones. That's what you think?
Yes, absolutely.
I've seen. Yeah, I want to see what's happened when it turned up too, for sure.
And it didn't help the fact that they had decent field position last year with the 3 turnovers Tua gave up.
Mm-hmm.
So puts their offense in better position.
True.
The Colts offense.
True. Yep. But is that a knock to? I mean, because we saw when he was in New York, you give good field position and you still kicking field goals or punting because you couldn't get past where you started from.
I mean, you said, is that a knock on Daniel Jones or?
Is that a knock on Daniel Jones, or is it just
No, because in New York, Chris, he was always under duress.
So like, is it possible that like now that he's in a good pocket, a good O line, that this might be the real Daniel Jones?
It won't be against Denver.
I don't know.
It's about to get hot. I promise you.
Jay, what do you think? You kind of keep the eyes on the team in your division, for whatever reason, but you do. What do you think? Daniel Jones from last week was real Daniel Jones, or we'll see New York Danny step up today?
Anything that you see in New York is wrong. Anything you see in New York is wrong. So you got to erase all that from your memory. We've only seen Daniel Jones play one NFL real week in his life. So everything before that don't count. So
that real week was last week.
Defense is crazy. Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's a real Daniel Jones, but I think Denver can still get after it. I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts win, but I didn't pick the Colts.
Yeah, Got you. I mean, I feel like this one it could go either way as far as picking it. If Bo Nix and that offense can find their rhythm, or as the defense can keep them in the game and kind of keep Indy out of it. But if we see the Indy that we saw last week against this Broncos defense, I don't know that division crown that Houston has so comfortably been holding for the last couple of years might be in trouble.
Do anybody care to know what the person who's number one in the Pick'em League cares about this game? I mean, because if not, I mean, I save it. If y'all don't want the jewels,
just save it.
Just no, I don't want.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If y'all want the gem, like I need all three of y'all to ask for the gems.
Go
if
ahead,
y'all want the gems,
first.
I'm not dropping no gems unless y'all ask for them.
Go ahead, Mr.
Y'all gotta humbly ask for them. Well, I'm not getting participation from all people, so I just save these gems. I don't want to cast my pearls amongst swine. So we can move to the next game. Yeah, you're on mute, Corey.
You're on mute, Corey. Corey, stay on mute. Unmute yourself.
You don't know how to work his
I be trying not to interrupt people. My bad. I said Britne is not amused, Chris. Look at the fact.
Hey,
not at all.
I'm not even paying attention to it. Like okay. it is what it is.
Mel the king of patting his own back, boy.
Hey, my hands don't even reach back there far, brother.
Yeah, man, so excited to be tied for first. Be tied for first.
I barely wipe my own ass, man.
Well, okay. Next game. Right. Next game.
Moving on, man. So we got the
I don't know how I should take that. That's okay. Let's move on.
I got a cleaner named Aguave that mow my grass and clean my house. And they also do the ass wiping in here too. So
that's pretty insane.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. Moving on, man.
Moving right along.
We got a Super Bowl rematch from last year, right out the gate, man. Week 2, Philly and Kansas City, man. I wanted the Chiefs fan up here, but he experienced some technical difficulties. So, Britne, we'll start with you. What are you looking for this game? What do you expect to see between these
honestly? Is week 2. That's what I expect to see. So I still expect to see some trying to figure it out. Let's make this clear. This is not the same teams as last year. So I just want to make that very, very clear. As we can see, the Eagles lost a lot of people on their defense. The Chiefs lost some players as well. So what the hell is so funny?
Britne, don't be preloading these excuses. Go ride with your team, girl. They good.
Hold on.
She's definitely not picking Philly this week.
Hold on.
You don't think so?
First of all, Corey, don't ever come to me talk about some bullshit on me preloading some excuses. I don't ever do that. I'm here for an analysis of the game.
Go on
and
analyze.
Hold on.
So mute yourself and let me finish what I gotta say. Because you so worried about my team and your team is 0-1. Go sit down somewhere. And mute yourself.
Okay.
Now, can I finish my thoughts?
Wait, hold on. Britne.
I'll go next.
This is when you start cussing.
She got mad because the Eagles.
I didn't get mad at all. You just interrupted me talking about I don't do excuses, sweetheart.
Britne been cussing since day one. Y'all just ain't been hearing it.
She been cussing
since day
anyway,
one.
like I was saying.
That shit fly like it was natural.
Like a sailor.
Bro.
Go ahead, Britne. Go ahead.
Can I finish my thoughts?
Go ahead.
It is too early for this. And I got to go soon.
Go ahead.
Thank you. God dang. Stop trying to act Philly, Mel. But no. Damn, I lost my train of thoughts now. But no, I think I want to see the Eagles utilize their receivers a lot more. I want to see our O-line block better. I think Jeff Stoutland would get on them to make sure that they block better this game. You're gonna have to. You got Chris Jones in there and Carl Loftus, so this is not going to be an easy task at all. They're familiar with this team. They played them 5 times the last 5 years, which is I think is rare for an NFC team to play AFC team this many times, and it's 5 consecutive years. So you got to be mindful of what Patrick Mahomes could do. We know what he could do. And regardless, I know their receivers went down. The one thing about that team is that their receivers, with Andy Reid being a coach, understand their role. They know their job. And regardless of how talented we think they are or not, they know how to get open, especially if you're going to play a lot of zone. And sometimes we play a lot of zone. So they know how to sit down in that zone, and they know how to make themselves available for Patrick Mahomes. That's going to be the biggest thing in my mind. So, and then we're going to see what JC does, but I don't know if we're doing a pick 'em yet. So I hold my thoughts on that. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be a easy game for the Eagles or the Chiefs. So I don't think it is at all. It's like the Chiefs still, they got one of the best head coaches in the history of the game, and they have a talented quarterback. So I don't think this is going to be a light game.
Can I go now?
How you mute yourself in the middle of talking?
I hit the button on accident. Can I go now, Britt?
That's why you don't argue with fools. Go ahead.
Can I go now, Britt?
Go ahead. Why are you asking me?
I think the pressure is on Kansas City. I think this is the prime opportunity for the Eagles to let it go, because Kansas City absolutely cannot start at 0-2. They cannot do it, and I think the pressure is on Kansas City. You were minus the receiver already. Now you minus another one. Xavier Worthy not going to play.
So your 1 and 2 is Juju and Hollywood.
There's your 1 and 2 right there. And it's not, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is great, but he's not that great, you know? And then getting the ball, like his prime target will be out of shape Travis Kelce today.
Bachelor party Travis Kelce.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So if there's any game for the Eagles just to let it go, like let loose on anybody, it's today. Like it's today. And I don't think that it'll be, because I don't think that Kansas City will be able to run the ball on the Eagles, because Jalen Carter ain't spitting on nobody today, so he'll be able to play. You know what I'm saying? So I think they'll be all right. I think the Eagles will be just fine.
As long as he stay away from opposing huddles, we should be okay.
Just stay, as long as he stay out the other team huddle, we good.
He should be okay.
Yeah, we good. So yeah, I get what you're saying, Britt, but I just think
I just think with Andy Reid at the helm and Patrick Mahomes, you know who they're gonna pick on. They're gonna get that ball out, because the good thing I have to give the Cowboys credit for, and I hate giving them any type of credit, as the Eagles fan, you guys know that they got that ball out quick. Yeah. Like that ball came out fast. And if you know the Chiefs are gonna follow suit, they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna attack CB2. Get the ball out quick, attack CB2. That's gonna be our game plan.
I think Adoree Jackson should thank his lucky stars that both top 2 receivers are out.
I still say you keep him on the sideline.
I still don't trust him. I still don't trust him. I don't care if I was out there running routes. I think I could beat him. That's how bad I don't trust Adoree Jackson. And he got the nerve to give himself a C grade last week. A C? Sir.
He knows he got to do better. He knows he got to do better, because he was getting his lunch took all over the field against that.
He was the worst cornerback in the league last week. He gave up the most yards out of any other cornerback last week.
Yeah, so if Juju or Hollywood can expose that, it might be a long game. So
it'll probably be Juju. I can see Juju on that side.
Be Juju. Yeah,
it's gonna be Juju.
So he better be thankful that it's not Rice or Worthy, and he better show appreciation and thanks by locking up Juju and Hollywood.
How long did they say Xavier Worthy would be out?
I think he's week to week.
2 to 5, I think it was.
Yeah, I don't think it was an actual number. I think it's just they said day to day, and I'm like,
he's location, right?
Yeah, in his shoulder. He was trying to come back this week, but I'm like, you're not coming back this week. Stop it. No. So they say week to week. I give him another couple weeks.
And then Rice.
Anybody care what the champ think about this game?
Why don't you just talk? How about that?
Nah, I need
week 1.
Jalen Hurts is here. The champ.
Oh, and wait, hold on. You're not even the not even the defending champ because Jay won last year. So
Who's the champ?
Your opinion, low key, kind of don't matter right now. What kind of
they still call Mike Tyson the champ.
The champ of talking.
Out of
That's what you are.
They still call Mike Tyson the
You
champ.
champ of talking.
If Muhammad Ali got on here right now, you go say, "What's up, champ?"
What is you
If
talking
Muhammad Ali got on here, I'm leaving because something went crazy.
Something went terribly, terribly wrong.
Either we been lied to or we seeing stuff we ain't supposed to be seeing.
Yep, I'm gone.
But
you still gonna call him champ. Oh, shoot the champ here. I'm out of
Champ
here.
here,
You
I'm
still
gone.
gonna call him champ. You still gonna call him the champ.
It's true.
That's the point. That's the point. So I mean, the champ needs an invite. You know what I mean? I've reclaimed my throne at the top of the leaderboards. You know what I mean? So I can be called. I can be referred to
Move on to the next game, Chris. Let's go.
I've never seen somebody so excited. Tied for first after week 1.
Because I see how y'all picking. I already see what's about to happen for this season. I already see what's about to happen.
God.
I already see the separation I'm about to create.
You said this last year and got dogged. You was like, what?
I'm about to create more separation than the divorce lawyer.
Close to last year, Chris.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why he wasn't last was
you said, "Oh, I see the vision. I'm about to create space." Just
Because
wait.
I would. Only reason he wasn't last because I wasn't picking my week.
Exactly. I think it was him and Zoe, Corey and Zoe that wasn't picking weeks. That's the only reason why Mel wasn't last.
Yeah, but we talking about the now.
Come on, champ of talking. Come on, Chris. Let's go.
We talking about the now. Oh no, I'm actually the champ of the leaderboards. Like I'm the only person who can claim
there is no champ in week 2.
Talking.
What are we talking about?
He won the week, Chris.
Are we giving our picks for the games or no?
We'll give the picks on the pick'em slide.
I need an invite. I need an invite for that. I don't cast my pearls among swine. Y'all got to ask for that.
Anyway, Sunday night tonight.
He called us some pork rinds, dog.
Man, listen, barbecue, spicy, all that.
Wow.
Sunday night football tonight, man. Michael Penix Jr. versus JJ McCarthy. Now, JJ started out slow. JJ started out really slow against Chicago, but came alive in the second half, more so in the fourth quarter. But he did come alive and secured the win in his first actual game for Minnesota. Michael Penix, on the other hand, played a very, very good game against the Buccaneers. Just came up just $1 short and they let Baker Mayfield do Baker Mayfield things. So what are you guys looking for? What do you guys think you're gonna see from these two young quarterbacks tonight under the lights?
I hope I don't see the first 2.5 quarters what I seen last week of JJ McCarthy. Last quarter, he was all right. But them first 2.5, oof, jeez. He looked like a young quarterback that's just been thrown out there, not a whole lot of experience. I mean, we'll see against this Falcons defense. I don't know. This team's gonna be interesting. This game is gonna be interesting to me because I'm just not sure. This go either way, to be honest with you. I don't know.
I think this might definitely be a running back game. It might be a Bijan.
Good call, Chris.
I think it's definitely going to be a running back showcase game. I think the quarterbacks, you'll see the arms get tested a little bit, but for the most part, you're gonna have to leave it on the shoulders of the running backs to get this one done.
Falcons lost last week, right? Oh yeah, by the field goal they lost because the kicker.
And speaking of kickers, they also have benched their kicker.
They benched him.
They benched Young Wei Koo. So
how they bench Young Wei Koo?
So he's been struggling lately. I don't know if it's because he got hurt one year and then he's just kind of been off ever since. But be looking for that to be an issue as well because this new guy, I don't know if you put him in the fire right away in field goal situations. Do you go for a fourth down? Do you go for 2? Stuff like that. So kind of some things to be looking at in case they get into those situations where, those points might end up mattering at the end. I don't think this is going to be a blowout on either side. I think this might be a really close game. Just because of the caliber of the quarterbacks and the caliber of teams that we have. But it should be interesting enough for Sunday Night Football.
So we know that Brian Flores blitzes a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you would think teams could figure out, like, okay, odds are here comes another blitz. And what is that? To me, that should be a prime Bijan game, or who's their tight end? Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
type game, and I don't. I'm gonna give the I don't know who the play caller is over in Atlanta. Who's the play caller in Atlanta?
I don't know.
I don't even know who that play caller is, and I was like, I just don't trust them right now to use two of their best playmakers over there.
I would never trust Kyle Pitts. I Kyle Pitts is, and that's a fantasy standpoint fair, but even still, you know, in actual game situations, maybe it's just because the quarterbacks he's had haven't been able to properly utilize him, or his coaches and coordinators haven't drawn up enough plays and schemes for him. But as a tight end one, I always say he was more like a wide receiver to me.
It's Britne and Zach Robinson.
I don't know who the heck that is.
I don't know. It's his first year. I don't know who he is. I have no idea. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened with Kyle Pitts? Because I remember he was drafted and we've seen a lot of potential. Even his first year, there was a lot of potential, but we say he was more of a weapon than an actual tight end, and he could be used along that entire offensive line. So it's just like, what is going on to where it's getting to the point where they might even just move on from Kyle Pitts?
That guy Drake London, he do the same thing.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
I mean,
I think this is a contract year for Kyle Pitts too. So like he needs to have a good season, if not to be re-signed by the Falcons, to be signed somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get it in the Falcons uniform. No, he's going to have to move on and go somewhere where they could utilize him better. Because he still has talent.
Yeah, he's talented. They just got to figure out how to put it all together. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And in Atlanta, him playing in Atlanta, you had quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins is not a tight end friendly quarterback. He played in Minnesota. You throw to them outside receivers all day long. You know what I mean? But I was hoping, and it's still super early in the season, I was hoping that Penix would get him more involved. Because I think he's very, very talented. I just think they need to find a way to use him. And hey, maybe this new offensive coordinator can do that. Maybe. You know what I mean? It's just week 2. We'll see.
What did he have in week 1? What was his?
It wasn't great. Hold on, I'll get you the numbers.
Let me see. Oh, that's weak. Man, what you think?
Oh, y'all asking the champ what I think about
never mind. Never
Chris,
mind.
Never 7 for 59.
7 for see, and it's just that's par for the course. That's par for the course for Kyle Pitts. But again, I don't know if that's his fault or the quarterback carousel he's been a part of, or them not drawing up plays for him. So I don't know.
So his stats are even throughout his career all over the place. So his first year, he had 68 catches for 1,026 yards, which that's really good numbers.
Mm-hmm.
After that, 28 catches, 356, 53 for 667, and last year 47 for 602.
I know he dealt with injuries.
Yeah,
sometimes too. So he dealt with some injuries mixed in there as well.
But even the 1,000-yard season, he caught 1 touchdown.
You talking like Pitts?
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts.
How is he as a blocking tight end?
He's too little.
He's little. He's
Too little.
Very small.
Yeah,
he's too little.
Yeah, he's a receiving tight end for sure. I got him in fantasy, so I'm expecting something.
Well, this would be the game to do it. Those little quick throws, because they're going to blitz Penix. Yeah. This would definitely be the game to show something between him and Bijan.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I think we'll see something from this season.
I'm hoping so, because like I said, this is his contract year. So if not to re-sign with the Falcons, to sign somewhere else, but he needs some good tape.
Yeah. So I mean, who was throwing to him his rookie season? Who was that quarterback? Was it? It couldn't have been Schaub. He was gone, but it wasn't Schaub, was it? Who was his rookie quarterback?
Who was the one before Cousins? Cousins just came in.
Was it still Matt Ryan?
It might have been Matt Ryan.
I think so. I think it was. Yeah. I think it was Matt Ryan.
And that was the year he went over 1,000 as a rookie, right?
Yeah.
with 1 touchdown. He got a slow start that season, and then he came on a little bit late. Then the next season, they brought in Drake London, and then they bring in whatever quarterback they had. Was it old? You just said his name, Britne. I forgot his name that quick.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins off a torn Achilles.
Yep.
And then last year you bring in Penix, but he doesn't start until like the last couple of games, I think.
Yes.
So this is his first year with a quarterback that's in his age bracket that he can really kind of develop something with. This is a make or break for him for sure, 100%. But I think Penix and him can develop something. I think they can.
So when was Kyle Pitts drafted? Because I'm looking at this and this is crazy.
Yeah.
Was he drafted?
2021.
So he had Matt Ryan his first year.
Yeah, he did. He had Matt
He
Ryan.
had Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ridder his second year.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of Desmond
Ridder
Ridder.
and Taylor Heineke his third year.
Yeah.
Then Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix last year, and now Michael Penix this year.
Yeah, this is first real year other than his rookie year.
Yeah.
Desmond Ridder wasn't throwing to nobody,
Okay.
so that explains his numbers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully we'll see if he builds some trust with Penix.
He definitely has
Some
some
chemistry.
some bad quarterback, a bad quarterback carousel for sure.
Yeah.
So like I said, he needs some good tape this year in order to secure another contract, another substantial contract. But we shall see. And like I said, we'll get into the picks. We'll run down all the picks on the last topic. Last one, I know it's Monday night, but I think this might be a good one. Buccaneers and Texans. I think this might actually be a good game. It's part of the double night Monday, the double header Monday night. Baker Mayfield, man. I think you just gave him another weapon in Emeka Egbuka, and you still got Mike Evans. You know, Chris Godwin is going to come back later, and then Bucky Irvin at running back, and we still, you know, that Buccaneers defense is still very, very decent and serviceable. I don't know. I think this is Buccaneers division to lose in the NFC South. Everybody else is just kind of, you know, flailing upwards. But the Texans, man, didn't really look all that outstanding against LA.
They haven't offensively in a minute.
Listen, that Stroud rookie season was phenomenal, but just like McDaniel's rookie season was phenomenal, they come out their second year and defenses are putting a more emphasis on making sure we confuse them and get them a little pressure. And now you got to start growing up. Now you got to start reading some defenses. Okay, they're doing something different. It's not vanilla. They're doing something different. I got to recognize this. I got to check out of certain things. And you got to mature very fast. And Stroud looks average again. They don't have a run game. I don't know when his favorite target is coming back because he get hurt every 5 minutes. The little receiver, not Collins, the little one.
Tank Dell.
Tank.
Yeah, where is he at? Is he back yet?
No.
So when he come back, he'll be back for a couple of weeks and go back out. So, you know what I mean? You got that going on in Houston. You got that going on with Washington as well with McDaniels. I'm gonna be very interested to see what Stroud and McDaniels can do. Can they get back to where they going on a trajectory where they can lead a team to a Super Bowl? You know what I mean? That's gonna be very interesting.
Who is McDaniels?
He meant Jaden Daniels. I knew what he was trying to say. I knew what he was trying to say.
I was confused. I was like, is he referring to somebody who
I got you. I got you, champ. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Same thing.
Okay. I figured, but I was like, okay. Yeah,
I know he was talking about.
For sure. Go ahead, Brittany.
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna give Daniels some time because now, you know, defense did their homework on them. They're going to adjust to Daniels. So we gave CJ. Now, for me, this is CJ Stroud year to show me something. All right, your first year was incredible, you know, for a rookie quarterback. Your second year, we could clearly see The defense made adjustments, and you struggled a little bit. Now this is the year to see what your counter to that is. So it's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say about that. So I want to see what his adjustments were, what he worked on in the offseason, and the game plan going forward.
Game film is an MFA, ain't it?
It sure is. And shout out to Baker Mayfield for reviving his career, because the Browns made this man look like it was a bust.
Terrible.
Like he was
the
a bust.
Browns
The
make
Browns,
everybody look like
everybody look like that.
The only people that can survive the Browns as a young buck has been Nick Chubb and Garrett on defense.
and wasn't a quarterback. You don't survive in Cleveland. You don't. You don't survive. That's why Shador. Yeah, wish he get get traded to New
Are we
Orleans.
talking about Shador? God damn, we're not talking about him today. Okay,
Not today. He ain't playing.
that's an. I want.
There was something that came out about Shador.
They holding that kid hostage.
Yeah,
That's a hostage situation.
Who the Browns play today? The Browns play who today?
Who they play?
Let me see.
He ain't.
That was that
di-
plan.
Oh, they
It'll
play
be
the Ravens. Yeah,
Well, you know what? He might play today.
they might get down to QB3.
He might play
Well,
today.
He might get down to QB3.
Is he even QB3? Because I think
Yeah, he's an emergency quarterback.
he is the emergency quarterback. Okay, all right.
Dylan Gabriel is the backup.
Which
I
is
don't think
insane.
I don't even.
Everybody said that Shador outperformed Dylan in camp.
It's a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick, Chris. The 3rd round pick gonna get the first shot.
Listen, man.
Yeah, their plans was
I could give a shit about what the pick was, man. If one is playing better than the other, then I'm putting my best foot forward.
But Chris, you got to see what the plan was all along before Shador even got drafted. When they drafted him, they planned it. That was their plan, was to say, you know what, we drafted you, but we're just gonna sit you. I heard he doesn't even run scout team. He barely practices. So what kind of
Dylan
mess is
Gabriel
that?
run the scout team.
Like he doesn't practice at all. Like that's kind of crazy.
That I don't know if they're purposely trying to set them up for failure, or if the Browns are just such a shit organization.
Could be a combination of both.
I was gonna say a little bit
Allegedly.
of both. A little bit of both.
I think the Browns are just they're doing bad business up there for sure.
Hey, VC said don't believe the hype on Baker. He almost threw 4 picks last week. Hey, listen.
I was ready to say that.
But listen, that's Jake Delhomme at your best, though. Baker Mayfield is Jake Delhomme with better wheels.
Come on, now.
And-
He's not
and
Jake Delhomme.
And Jake Delhomme will hit Steve. Like, I love Jake Delhomme. He would hit Steve Smith deep, short, mid. Musa Muhammad. He was a beast, but he will also have one of those games where he give you 3 picks. But he took them boys to the Super Bowl, though.
I'm gonna tell you this. I respond like almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Like he almost threw 4, but he actually threw none. That's all that matters.
and got the win. And got the win. So that's all that matters. Yeah, it ain't a lot of quarterbacks that can say they led their team to a win last week.
So
half the NFL can.
Only half of them.
The other half.
I'm letting the Panther Phantom show. No, I'm letting Remembering History show. That's it.
Jake Delhomme. People forget about Jake Delhomme, boy. That was my favorite quarterback to play with on Madden.
Really?
Yeah, Jake Delhomme could sling that shit down the field on Madden. Jake Delhomme was cold.
I never played with him. I never played with him.
Jake Delhomme was a bucket on Madden back in the day.
Jake Delhomme in his mind and in his heart, he was John Elway in his mind. He had a cannon arm in his mind. He could fit any throw. Like he thought he could make every throw. Jake Delhomme in his mind was John Elway, and in the Panthers organization mind, they must have thought he was John Elway too, because they was giving him extension after extension. They didn't even want to re-sign Julius Peppers, and they gave Jake Delhomme money right after he threw like four picks in the daggone second round of the playoffs and got them put out.
It sounds like
Jake Delhomme was also.
Does this not sound like a Jameis Winston description?
Yeah, but Jake Delhomme. But this is the thing that Jake Delhomme did. He was married to, I don't know if it was the owner's daughter or the GM's daughter.
Okay. So he had
It
the
was
key
one
to
of
the city.
He had
key
the key to the city and the chastity belt.
Okay.
Mm.
So stupid.
Oh my goodness.
That man could do no wrong.
Yeah,
Huh?
Corey, he had the key to the city and the kitty.
That boy could do no wrong. He was good.
I'm not fucking with
I wonder
man
what Jake
today.
Delhomme is. Shout out to Jake Delhomme, man. I wonder what he's doing now.
Nothing.
Spending that money.
Yeah.
Sitting on that bag.
Chilling.
Yeah, kept it in the family.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this is the fun part. Let's get into the fun part, right? So, as the illustrious Mel likes to say, he doesn't believe that a quarterback can be the GOAT. And so we were talking about it last week. We were like, so who
I know.
exactly?
I'm with you, Corey. That
Who
twist of
exactly?
words
Sometimes Mel be dropping, and I hate to say this because his head about to swell up and that hat gonna fly off. It's gonna pop off his head. But sometimes Mel be saying some decent shit.
Preach.
He be saying some decent shit. So last week, the discussion came up of, who is the greatest to have played the game of football. And then it's kind of hard because you got two sides of it, and both players don't play both sides. So you got to find who's the greatest on offense, who's the greatest on defense, and you got to put those head to head and see who possibly could be, by our standards, the greatest to ever play the game of football. So this week, we're starting with offense and just trying to figure out, first off, who do we consider the greatest to have played offense in NFL history? Now, for one, I'm going to get it out the way. Barry Sanders is up there.
Well, you know what? Let's do this.
Are we doing top 10?
Let's see if we can agree. I'm sorry, Britne. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, Mel. I was just saying, are we doing like a top 10 or are we just naming?
Mel, you froze?
Did I freeze?
Oh
no, I'm not froze. Listen. This is what I was. When Chris says that, this is the first thing that came to my mind because there's so many positions, and like Corey said earlier,
right?
I wonder, can we agree on a top 3 for each skill position? Receiver, running back, tight end, and quarterback. So are we doing O-lineman?
That's a great question because there are some very, very, very good O-linemen.
Right. I know hardly none of them. I know Jonathan Ogman was a beast. I know Baselli was a beast. I like Kelsey at center, but I don't know a lot of centers.
I think O-lineman is just like, it might be its own. Not to take away from O-lineman, because O-linemen are definitely centerpieces of offenses, and if you ain't got no O-line, you ain't got nothing.
True.
Yeah.
I need more time to think about
on the O-lineman. Okay, so
we can do an O-lineman.
So we're just gonna do skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Corey, you're a quarterback. You do quarterbacks, and Britne, what you want to do? Running backs, receivers, tight ends.
I'll do running backs. Sure.
Okay.
I do running backs.
I guess you're doing loose ends, and I'm doing receivers.
No, I'm doing receivers. You do tight ends.
He said loose ends. Wow.
Okay, cool. Corey, who's the top 3? Let's see if we agree.
I can't.
Top 3 quarterbacks.
Yes, sir.
Joe Montana.
Okay. Good actor.
Joe Montana. Tom Brady.
Okay.
Oh.
Only 3? Golly, that's gonna be hard.
I'm trying to rate them, like rank them in my head.
That's hard.
Hell, man, you got Peyton Manning, you got,
it got to get narrowed down at some point. I mean, you want to expand it to 5 for quarterbacks? Should we go
5?
To
Can we do 5?
I think it needs to be 5 for almost all of them.
Yeah.
For almost all. Okay, let's expand it to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bias wants to put Troy Aikman in there because of the Super Bowls, but he wasn't really that fantastic stat wise. You know what I mean? He just wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, let's try not to use bias.
Okay. Not Troy. Peyton Manning. Tom Brady.
So we got Montana, Brady, Manning. That's 3.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm throwing Drew Brees in there.
Mm-hmm.
Breeze, that's 4.
And
Danny Boy.
there's so many good quarterbacks, man.
Yeah, that's hard, ain't it?
Yeah.
You gotta draw the line somewhere.
I like Dan Marino. I do, but he's got such a quick exit because he don't have no rings.
I mean, we making criteria. We ain't gotta appease the outsiders with how we come up with it. We making our own criteria. Let's just get the names right now. We making our own criteria. So right now you got Brady, Manning, Breeze, and Joe Montana. That's 4. We need one more. And I disagree with some of them names on there.
Yeah, we're gonna go around and see if anybody would take somebody and put some in, and we'll see we'll come up with a final 5 for the quarterback room.
What was okay? You said Brady, Manning, Breeze, and Montana.
So far, yep. We put in.
I'll take. And I'm just thinking, like, if I had a quarterback back in the day, and I knew I could build a team around this dude, and he would be fantastic. It would be Dan Marino.
Okay, so Dan Marino. Dan Marino. So here's where I would agree with you at, and then I'll tell you why I disagree, and then I get the floor up to Britne and Chris. I agree with Joe Montana, and this is not in no order.
Okay,
I agree with Dan Marino. I disagree with Drew Brees. I disagree with Peyton Manning. I would replace them with John Elway. So I got Marino, Elway, and Joe Montana. And then when I come to this new era of football, which Tom Brady played a little bit of the old and the new. With that new era, my criteria changes a little bit because I know they changed the game for more passing stats to be easily achieved.
Okay.
So we're only putting people like Breeze in there just for his passing stats.
Breeze was a dog.
Right. So I wouldn't put him in there for his passing stats, but that's just like putting LeBron in there for his scoring stats when we know they made the scoring easier in the NBA. So I'm not impressed by Breeze and his 1 Super Bowl and the talent that he has as a player. All he is stats. If that's the case, put Matt Stafford in there. Right. So I'm going Brady. I'm going Joe Montana. I'm going Marino. I'm going Elway. And then that 5th spot, it's going to have to be a real conversation, and it's very tempting for me to put A-Rod in there, or maybe
somebody was going to do it.
Yeah. I think that I agree with you to a certain extent. I think A-Rod may be the most talented quarterback that we may have ever seen. Right, when back in his prime, but no, not on this list. Drew Brees was the most accurate quarterback in NFL history. Is the most accurate quarterback in NFL history, and he played for a long time. He had plenty of years to screw it up, and he didn't. Drew Brees was an excellent quarterback at 5'10". I mean, fantastic quarterback, and he's super accurate, and he always kept his team in football games all the time. There's no way that I'm putting anybody. I'm not putting John Elway over Drew Brees. I'm not doing it. Can't do it.
Ooh,
Elway won a Super Bowl at the end of his career. It was one of the Super Bowls that was but who won the Super Bowl?
I mean, Terrell Davis defense, John Elway, Shannon Sharp,
it was
McCaffrey, Rod Smith. Like it was a team effort.
Migraine Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis was a beast too.
Animal.
Yep. Absolutely. But someone we don't have in the top 5 of running backs. So let's not pretend like he was like Barry Sanders animal. He was good.
His career was short.
Very short. And it got started very late.
It did.
Because
it wasn't a Barry Sanders short. This was my list, Chris.
No, I'm talking about Mel. I'm saying, is he putting A-Rod in there?
I agree with him.
I wanna debate that 5 and but it's cool with it. We got to come up with the criteria, and then I'm just giving my input. Gotcha. We'll come up with the criteria.
I mean, shit, it's 20 quarterbacks that you would have to put on this list for real. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what would be the criteria? Well, I mean, what would be your best for quarterbacks. And I guess the criteria gonna be different from position, to be honest with you. I mean,
quarterback for me with quarterbacks, and to put them on the list, it has to be with the old Navy evaluation, right? Sustained superior performance.
Okay.
That's number one.
Yeah. So what are we considering superior performance?
Winning season.
Winning. Winning.
Yards.
Your individual, like, you know, what you did, like how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like winning, it'll be the top priority.
If that's
but what you did to win would also be a top priority. So that'd be 2. Winning and what you did.
The thing about winning is you put it up there. You put it up there right at the top. Shit, ain't nobody win more than Tom Brady.
I got him in there on mine.
I mean, he's on mine.
You got to have him in there.
You have to.
Yeah.
That's gonna come into play in just a second, though.
Okay.
It'll definitely come into play in just a second with another position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Britne, any disagreements with the initial list from Corey?
All right. So the initial list was Brady, Manning, Breeze, Montana, Marino, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mel put in Elway over Manning and A-Rod.
I ain't put nothing in. I just said if I was making a list, that's what it would be. I mean, Corey's list is his list. You know what I'm saying? It's good to get a little baseline of how he thinking, but you know, if we putting a criteria together, it might change.
And I agree with Simply Hot Takes. There's so many interchangeable quarterbacks with like quarterback is just, it's crazy. Like I could think of 20 people you could put on this list, but you made me do 5 in 30 seconds, and that was my 5.
Britne, what you got?
Mel, so what was your 5?
My 5 was Brady, Marino, Elway, Joe Montana, and I'm confused on my 5th is gonna be Peyton Manning and A-Rod.
Oh man, is
it too early for Patrick Mahomes to be on this list?
Yes.
Yeah.
For me.
It's early, but damn, them Super Bowl rings, he climbing that list awfully fast.
I mean,
he definitely one of the most talented ones out of all of them, for sure.
Yep.
But he definitely has to be in the perfect system.
Agreed. But hell, all the quarterbacks we named were in fantastic systems, Chris.
Yeah, putting a quarterback that's still playing in there is like, you know, buying a baby crib for a girl that you ain't even did it with yet.
Oh wow. Okay. Maybe we went on our first date.
Insane.
Oh wow.
No, for me, this is, my goodness.
It's tough.
This is tough. I don't know. I think we don't like how he is now as a person. But I don't know. I think I got to put A-Rod in there somewhere. I got to put him in here somewhere. I don't know over who, but
well, it's not in order right now. We're naming names.
Oh, well, I'm just naming my top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go with, of course, Brady, Montana. Brady, Montana. I mean, it's similar people. Manning, A-Rod for me. Dang. And I don't know if I want to do Marino. But he had that undefeated season. Was that he? No, no, that wasn't him, right?
No,
did he? Was he? No,
that was the other.
That was
somebody else.
Yeah,
somebody
that was
else.
before.
That was that Larry Zonka team.
Yeah. See, that's the thing that gets me. He ain't never won.
See, and VC asked a great question. He said, "Where do I put Starbuck on that list?" Starbuck was nasty. Nasty. It's tough.
Yeah, but that's like Bill Russell though, man. That league was nasty and not in a good way.
True.
Can I go
I'm not
look color on this list first. Dang, I just throw somebody random up in there. Golly. Yeah. For right now, that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Brady. Well, I say Brady, Montana, Manning, A-Rod, and Marino for right now.
Okay, that's a good
So,
list. That's a
I
solid
think
list.
that's one. It might change though, but that's it for right now.
For me and Corey got the same list. I can't. Peyton Manning is an incredible signal caller.
Didn't need a, he had an offensive advisor. And he said that he called the offensive coordinator. The offensive advisors plays like 20% of the time. he just
so yeah. So that's I'm in full agreement with Corey's list. I thought about Aaron Rodgers, but we got to further get into what the criteria is because I think the criteria might eliminate Aaron Rodgers.
It might not.
Conversation
again, it might not.
He got like 4 MVPs, something stupid.
Yeah.
So it might not. And he has a ring. So
he does.
He does indeed.
He does.
All right, Brittany. Running backs.
Oh Lord. It's too many of them. For me, for sure, I gotta go Jim Brown, Barry Sanders. I think those are. I don't question those. And after that, it gets tough.
But does it though?
Yeah, I mean, I could go Emmitt Smith. I could go Walter Payton. I could go Eric Dickerson. I could go AP. I could go LT. It goes on and on and on. I go OJ. I go Earl Campbell, Marcus Allen. Like, remember, you talking about a time where running backs was like
kings,
right? God dang. All right. Well, my 5 might change. This is what I'm just gonna go with because if not, I feel like I'm gonna be here for about 25 minutes. So I'm gonna go Jim Brown. I'm gonna go Barry Sanders. Shoot. I'm gonna go Walter Payton.
Sweetness.
As much as I can't, I think I gotta put him in here though. As much as I really don't want to. I gotta put Emmitt Smith in there. I know the line was incredible, but I gotta put Emmitt Smith in there. So Emmitt Smith's gotta go in there. And then the last one is so hard. I don't know if I want to go with LT, AP, ED. God dang, MF, Marshall Falk. That is. OJ. That last one is hard, but you know what? I'm gonna go with someone a little young. I gotta give the young people love. I'm gonna go with AP.
I like AP in there
for sure.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's not a confident list. That list is gonna change tomorrow.
I don't know. That's a pretty solid list.
But that's what I'm gonna start with for now.
That's a pretty solid
list. So you said Barry, Jim Brown, AP, Emmett. That's 4. Who was the 5th?
Walton
Payton. No, that's a cold list, dog.
That's a very good list.
I mean, if somebody asking for 5 running backs, I mean, yeah, that's cold. I mean, I probably would have put OJ in over Emmett.
Yeah, that's where
I like AP for sure. Marshall Falk, that's a cold list, dog. Yeah,
we might do top 10 for running backs. Golly.
I mean, what's the point of spending the 10 if we're just trying to find out who the best offensive player is? Like, spending the 10 is crazy. It's go get the 5.
I know. Eventually. I think the problem is that each team required something different, right? Even from their running back. So each team, they had different pieces on it, and it showed something different from each running back. Not saying the running was different. It's just like I think Emmett, as talented as he was, and I think he was still a talent running back, as you can see, but he also had the pieces around him to help him a little bit.
But if you watch that Cowboy special, that team was about to melt till Emmett got that contract.
No, I'm with you on that. But we talk about Jim Brown. Jim Brown was the only offensive dude on the field. So
you ain't lying.
So I'm just saying it was just different on how you look at
the top 5. Yeah, Jim Brown never leaving the top 5. You know what I mean? But I mean, the argument for Emmett,
AP was similar, kind of in a way. So
right, Exactly. And the argument for Emmett
Which is hard.
is a cool argument until you say, well, what if they just would have? I mean, put it this way: when the Dallas Cowboys was about to tank, when they didn't re-sign Emmett, would it look like they wasn't gonna be playing well? Do you think if they would have been like, well, we can sign Marshall Faulk off the street, or we can sign Barry off the street, right? Do you think if they would have just got dropped into that offense that they still would miss Emmett? Probably not. You get what I'm saying? So everybody in the top 5 or top 10 of running backs could have been in that place with Emmett. And I know I sound like T-Mac and about what he said about Kobe. But I mean, if your claim to fame is, oh, the Dallas Cowboys needed my running, they could have got that from any other person in the top 5, top 10.
Agreed. I agree. And the thing about Emmett is that if you change him to some of these other teams, he's not as successful.
Right.
You don't think Emmett does what Barry does in Detroit?
Different type of
Different.
About to make me say a bad word.
different type of runners.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
shout out to the Transformer, man.
But
But Emmett was a beast though. He and
Emmett,
fast and quick.
that's
too.
why I had to. That's why I put him up there. I put him up there because he had Emmett was a great running back. So
Yeah,
I still think he gets high numbers on another team. Is he the running back, rushing yards, rushing king? I don't know. That's a different question. That's something it is what it is. That's over, past with, done with. So, but talent wise, he's a good running back. It's a fantastic running back.
Did y'all and shout out to the Transformer from the former podcast, man. Appreciate you being over here, man. But did y'all know Jabril Peppers got cut from the Patriots and the Steelers picked him up?
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, so they already got Ramsey. I'm not Ramsey. Hold on. Who the Steelers got in the second?
Ramsey.
They got Ramsey.
Joey Porter Jr.
Darius Slay from around the way.
Darius
Slay.
TJ Watt up front.
I. Smith. Who's their linebackers again? I forgot.
I think that might be their weakness though. The linebackers.
That might be the weakness.
I think the front and the secondary is pretty solid, but that linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean, what does Peppers do in that defense though?
Is he going to be a safety?
Tackle.
I mean, yeah.
Play linebacker.
Hybrid, like that hybrid outside linebacker.
Oh, he gonna come down.
Yes. I mean, because who playing safety right now?
Ramsey and who's their other safety?
No, Ramsey. Did they move Ramsey to safety?
Nah,
yes.
He's playing corner.
Nah, he's a safety.
He's playing corner.
So Joey Porter Jr. is where? He's safety?
He's the nickel. He's the nickelback. He's the nickelback.
They went inside. I thought they was saying he was playing.
Nah, they put Jalen Ramsey outside. Which Joey Porter Jr. playing him in a nickel is phenomenal because
probably the best thing for him.
Yes, definitely the best thing for him. Definitely.
All right. So, any qualms with Britney's list? Jim Brown, Barry, Payton, Emmett, and AP. Anybody got anything different?
My fifth,
5 good names for sure.
My fifth is so difficult in that list because it's 3 running backs that I would put, and it'd be AP, Marshall Faulk, LaDainian Thomas. Like one of those 3.
And they were right on my outside, Corey.
Yeah. Like, one of those 3, man. Like, and I don't know which one. Like Britne made a point with Jim Brown, and then she said AP was the same way. Like you knew the ball was going to Adrian Peterson, and you still couldn't stop him.
Couldn't do nothing about it.
Nothing.
It's the second ACL for me. That AP's in there for me for that. You got a spare ACL that you ain't know about.
Oh, yeah.
And you come back and drop 2,000. You drop 2,000 coming back off the ACL tear. Yeah.
Slid because he didn't want to break the record.
Yeah,
that remember, was on that last carry, he slid because he didn't want to break the record.
How many months was that? Like, was that less than 6 months? Was that 6 months?
6.
Yeah. Which is dumb.
Because he had that intact second ACL. They was like, oh man, look what we found. So yeah, we're just gonna remove this one. You're gonna work off this one now. That man was back in 6 months and dropped a 2K rushing season.
Torn ACL turned into a knee scope.
Yeah,
Let's
so
just remove this unused, unnecessary ACL out the way.
We'll clean that out.
Now, what's the
I'm-
percentage of people
it's
born
like
with multiple? I know that's low.
it's low.
I know it's
And
rare.
It's one of those. They said it's you don't know it's there until you tear an ACL and they got to go in and realize, oh snap, you got another ACL. Who else had it? Who else had that? Somebody else recently. Damn it, who was it? Because we talked about it. We talked about it when it happened.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Who? Dennis Smith Jr.
Smith
Yeah.
Mm.
That second ACL. All right, Mel, you want to go with tight ends or you want me to do wide receivers first?
Yeah, that was a different
It's
result.
simple.
Then
It's simple, man. Give me Kellen Winslow Sr. Give me Shannon Sharp. Give me Rob Gronkowski. Give me Tony Gonzalez. Give me Antonio Gates.
Ooh.
And if y'all trying to bring Travis Kelce in here, I would put Jason Witten ahead of Kelce.
I was just about to
So-
say, are we?
I was about to ask no
we
Jason
mentioned-
Witten.
I was about to say we mentioned Jason
Will-
Witten.
Witten is right outside, and he's definitely before Kelce.
Winslow, Sharp.
let me ask you guys: how are
Okay.
all those tight ends that Mel just mentioned in blocking?
Oh, you know the older tight ends were animals in blocking.
Yeah,
That's what they
Kellen
did.
Winslow.
Right.
Yeah, Kellen Winslow. He blocked for sure.
Gronk block.
Yeah.
Gronk block. Antonio Gates and Shannon Sharp. Oh, not so much. I think Jason Witten blocked better than them.
Jason
But
Witten was
Yeah.
like a
Tony
damn
Gonzalez blocked
offensive
too,
tackle.
though, right? Tony Gonzalez
Tony
blocked.
Gonzalez, Sharp, and
Antonio Gates.
and Gates. They will probably like they probably got away with being average blockers. But Travis Kelce is a horrible blocker.
He don't block
Right.
at all.
Right. So so Gonzalez, Sharp, and Gates, I think they block a little bit more than Kelce. But as far as Kellen Winslow and
Gronk,
and
for
Gronk, they
sure.
both block for sure.
For sure.
So for me,
He's old, but Ozzie Newsome.
Ozzie Newsome. Yeah.
I think for me, if you want to say that Travis Kelce is one of the best receiving tight ends, we could talk. But I think overall tight ends, to me, that's what takes him out of that top 5 compared to everybody else, because he's that bad at it.
Because at least these other ones are I would say serviceable block.
Right, serviceable or average. Like,
Yeah.
so I
But
don't have a
Kelce
problem
doesn't
with
block at all.
no.
He does this little chip push, and then he'll go run a route.
Right. So or them little pick plays he might do.
I'm trying to think, is there anybody else? I know Jason Witten was on my mind.
Yeah.
No Mike Dicker.
Mike was cold.
I mean, I didn't get to see Mike Dicker play, so I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Mike Dicker might be cold.
Just mean.
Yeah.
Just absolute asshole.
Are we gonna talk about the other Patriot? Or we
No.
Ben Coates?
Aaron
Aaron
Hernandez.
He was cold.
I mean,
I just don't think it was enough.
You're right.
It wasn't enough. Yeah,
It just wasn't enough.
And if we go on just that small of a sample size, you might have to go to what's my man that was in with the Saints?
Jeremy Shockey.
No,
Jordy Nelson.
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham was better than Hernandez.
Was Jordy Nelson a tight end?
Nah, he's the wide receiver.
Okay, he was just a big ass wide receiver.
Yeah, what's called if you go in
Who
short
gonna
sample
pick?
size. You go in short sample
Greg
size.
Olsen?
Jeremy
Greg
Shockey was.
Olsen.
Greg Olsen was
Olsen.
good too.
Greg
That's what
Olsen.
I'm
was
saying.
nice.
Jimmy Graham better than Olsen and
What?
Shockey.
You think so?
I don't think so.
Man, Jimmy
No.
I
Graham.
don't know. Greg
He was just
Greg
big.
was
He was
cold.
just tall.
Greg was
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, Jimmy
Nah.
Graham.
And Greg honestly was the number one.
He was.
No, he was
He was.
for Cam Newton. Yeah, for sure. He was cold.
Yeah, Greg was cold.
Shockey was all right too, but Jimmy Graham was dog.
Just
Drew
tall.
Brees ain't have to do nothing
He
but
was
throw it up there.
He was
Jimmy
just
Graham
tall.
was so cold. Jimmy Graham was so cold when it was contract time. He said, "Nah, y'all need to pay me like a top receiver." He was the first one to do that. Nah, I'm doing receiver work. Yeah, my position is tight end, but I'm doing receiver work.
If
I ain't signing nothing to you. Yeah, you got to split the baby between tight end and receiver, baby.
if that's the case, then Antonio Gates was all world. Because Antonio Gates, I mean, as far as receiving tight ends go, like Breeze made an absolute living off Antonio Gates, and then Phillip Rivers just piggybacked and did the same thing.
Breeze made a living off of Gonzalez as well.
Not guys, Graham.
No,
Yeah.
Jimmy Graham,
Yeah,
Jimmy Graham.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
like
but
Jimmy
nah, it's
Graham, but I don't know if I
it's
can put
Gonzalez,
Jimmy
it's Gonzalez, Sharp,
Winslow, Gronk, and
Gronk, Winslow, and
Antonio
Gates. And Gates, yeah.
Oh, for sure. But just for humor's sake, that right outside, I don't know if I could put Jimmy above Greg. I don't know if I can.
No,
That's fair. I mean, Greg did it for a longer amount of time.
They're right there. I mean, it's not like a huge gap between the two. I think the discussion definitely can be had. But for me, I would take Greg Olsen over Jimmy Graham.
Mm.
So, all right.
Not mad.
Wide receivers, obviously Jerry Rice,
Yes, Lord.
Terrell Owens.
Okay.
We can stop at Jerry Rice if y'all want to. I mean, is that crazy? Like, seriously, is that crazy? You can just say Jerry and just stop.
We got to make it 5. We got to keep it fair across the board. We got to make it 5. But I think Jerry's coming out the wide receiver group for sure. But Jerry, Terrell, Randy, Calvin Johnson, and see this fist spot get tricky.
George Mitchell. No, I'm not. Not at all. Because he was nasty too.
I kind of want to put. I'm torn between Ocho Cinco and Steve Smith.
Boy, you got Ocho high
in the top 5.
Oh,
you got
hold
Ocho
on.
Top 5.
Name. Hold on. Time
Ocho
out. Name this list again. You got Jerry
Rice, Terrell Owens,
Tia.
Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, and
then you're gonna put Ocho Cinco there.
And not Larry Fitzgerald.
Listen,
you got Larry Fitzgerald. You got Chris Carter. You got
that's my sleeper brick because Chris Carter was an animal.
You got the playmaker.
Yeah, Michael Irvin.
Chris Johnson. 88.
I don't know. I feel like Ocho don't get enough respect, bro. Ocho was cold.
It's your list. It's your list, Chris.
Put him in there, man. He'll be easily talked out of this. Once because we're trying to figure out who the best offensive player is of all time. Yeah. We're trying to figure out who the offensive player of all time is, and you threw Ocho in there, knowing he not gonna win shit. Let's just go in here. Hey, Corey, let's just go in the chief ranking boards and argue about who go get the top early.
Julio Jones, Julio
go bring in somebody who didn't even pass his daggone exam.
The bottom of this list gets real tricky. Again, like VC, Julio's up there. Y'all mentioned Larry Fitzgerald, Marvin Harrison, Chris Carter, Chris Johnson.
Even though I hate him, I hate the way he announces football games. Chris Collinsworth was a beast.
Oh gosh, he's not going in my
like if we talking about
I'm putting him over Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, look, if we're talking about white boy receivers, give me Largent and give me McCaffrey over, and give me McCaffrey over Chris Collinsworth.
Listen, I take that, but I put Chris Collinsworth over Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, for sure. I might put Don Beebe over Ocho Cinco.
Hold on, the Ocho
Don Beebe. I would put Gary Lofton over Ocho Cinco. I would put Andre Reed over Ocho Cinco.
That's a valid argument.
Andre Reed for
Reed
sure.
was nice.
Yeah. I would put Art Monk over Ocho Cinco.
Receiver might be tougher than quarterback.
Receiver.
No, we already know who coming out of receiver.
That's true.
The rest was just window dressing.
That's true.
But
why we forget about Art Monk so easily though?
Because it's Art Monk.
The dude was a beast. Maybe didn't he have all the records before Jerry Rice got him? All the receiver records?
Maybe. I know he probably had a few.
I don't even.
He's
need
on
to
no.
write
He's
this
on
shit
nobody's
now.
list. I know that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Y'all think Jerry
All right.
Rice will run away with this offensive player?
Run
The greatest
away?
offensive player, run away with it.
No.
Looking at the,
I
looking
mean,
at these
I'm
tight
definitely
ends
gonna
and-
try to argue it. I mean, you gotta show me otherwise once we get into the weeds of it. But yeah, I mean, I mean, if this is a science project, Jerry Rice is my what is it called, Britne? Is it a hypothesis? I don't know. What is it when you haven't proven it yet?
Hypothesis.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Rice is my hypothesis. Yeah. So
I think.
I'm
Our
I think
theory?
that's what it is.
I don't know.
Well, we can say that too. However you want to say it.
But
Jerry
I wasn't
Rice
a
is my-
science person.
Oh, yeah. But Jerry Rice is my pick for offensive player of best offensive player of all time until we start coming out with a criteria and getting into the weeds and prove me otherwise. But that's my pick.
I mean,
Who's
that
the leader in receiving yards?
proving you otherwise is your opinion because
all-time
I can
receiver leader,
because I
think
can
it's
make
Jerry.
I can make a valid argument
Who
for
got the most
Walter
rings?
Payton. I can make an
Jerry got
argument.
what, 5?
How many
Yeah.
rings Jerry got?
Jerry
How
got
many-
5, right?
And he leads the
Fine.
NFL
with
receiving yards
with two different quarterbacks too.
But
And he played 19 years.
and this is
That's-
for the stats people.
That's the tough one.
I think we
It's
could
tough.
all say Jerry's.
It's gonna
Call-
be Jerry.
It's
We
gonna be
might need
hard.
to- We might need to take him out this bucket and have
They call me
everybody else
sweetness because I
put a
like to
spot.
dance.
Okay.
Running the
It's-
ball is like making
I don't think it's
romance.
fair.
It's gonna be hard to prove that any of these other names is better than Jerry on offense.
Shit.
Jerry is Jerry, but
Okay. Hey,
The
y'all,
convers-
you keep saying that. Okay.
the
All right, we're
conversation.
gonna have
I
to
mean,
follow.
I think the running backs got the best chance.
They
of
sure
having-
do.
The,
They sure do.
the running backs got the
They
best.
sure the hell do.
to dethrone Jerry.
They sure do.
The quarterback list is nice. The tight end list is nice, but it's Jerry versus the running backs for me.
They
honestly.
sure do. Yeah, because there's a couple running backs. You can make that argument, Jack.
So, so now that we got a list of names, man, we'll figure out the criteria next week and start.
Defense is gonna be fun.
And defense is gonna be insane. That one's gonna be tricky. We thought we had problems figuring out names for the skill positions on offense. Defense is no, George. So we were talking about it at first, how we were gonna do the O line. I think the O line just needs to be like it's on. We just doing like the skill positions.
Well, I answered that question different, George. Yes, you're absolutely right. No love for the O line. I mean, let's just go ahead and keep that trend going. Nobody shows them love for real. Let's just keep it going. Y'all don't show them no love. I ain't seen not one person advocate for an O lineman for MVP last year or ever. Right. So if this is what the fans want, the fans don't want to hear us come on here and talk about no dang on O line. How many pancakes, nigga? This is not the Waffle House or IHOP. How many pancakes did he have?
Man,
He
said
went
pancakes and then
pancakes
mentioned
in the Waffle House.
Man
They got
said
pancakes too.
And then, do they got pancakes?
This is not
I
IHOP,
think
Waffle
so.
House,
I think they
or
do.
Taylor Swift.
They
We're not
have-
talking
they
about
have
pancakes.
All right.
Okay, next subject. Golly.
yeah.
Okay, we're done.
Golly.
We're done. We're done.
All right. So we'll pick this back up next week.
Yeah,
and,
I missed that
start-
one. I wasn't
start
paying
getting
attention.
into- Be glad
He
you did.
said-
Be glad you did.
He said IHOP Waffle House at Taylor Swift. We're not talking
All
about
right, so
pancakes.
as you can see, after week 1 plus a
That's
week
definitely
2
some
Thursday night
slapbacks
game,
there because she ain't got
Stop
nothing.
it, Brittany. Okay, next subject.
after
Next subject.
after week 1 plus
That shit
a
gonna
Thursday
end.
night game,
No curves.
these are currently the standings in the man down pick'em league right now. There are 4 people tied at the top for first right now
Why are you
at
doing
12 and
this,
5.
Chris?
Me, Zoe, Dominique, and Mel. Then you have 2 tied at second place with 11 and 6 with Jay and
Lord
Corey.
have mercy. Somebody got a below 500 record. Yeah.
You got
Who is
Britne
that?
holding down third place all by herself right now at 10 and 7. And then our newcomer, Bree from the No Bull podcast, muddling through the first week at 8 and 9.
Damn. Diabolical.
What happens when you? That's what
said
happens when you go
diabolical.
against the Eagles. Loud and wrong, just loud and wrong.
So
Right,
we got
wow.
10 minutes. We got 10 minutes before kickoff. So let's try and get through the slate of games today, and let's see what everybody's talking about. So first game, Bears and Lions. Lions at home. Who you got?
Lions at home. Lions.
Maybe
Bounce
Caleb
back
Williams
game,
shows up
one.
today.
Shitting me.
He gonna show up. They gonna lose though.
I'm gonna go.
So he'll be there.
Yeah, he'll be there.
I predict that Jared Goff's going to throw about 3 interceptions. So I'm gonna go the Bears on this one.
I hope that's on your pick'em sheet too. Thank you. I like the separation. The key word for this week is separation, folks.
All right.
I'm just joking.
Wow.
Okay. So you do got some sense about you. Got it. All right. Next game, Jaguars at Bengals.
I don't know. This is tricky.
Bengals.
I got the Bengals, but the Bengals could lose this game.
This is
Everybody
tricky.
could lose.
This is the tricky one for me too. I don't know which way to go. I'm gonna try to go with them Bengals. We'll see what happens, but I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Brittany say, I don't really want to go. I don't really want to stay, but we need to get it together.
All right. Here's another one that is kind of tricky to call. Giants at Cowboys.
It ain't tricky.
Cowboys.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Yeah, man.
Cowboys.
Ain't tricky.
That's
I'm
Cowboys.
just messing with Corey. Now, Cowboys should and probably will win this game. If they don't, we know something.
Yep.
Jackson Dart will
find,
win the game.
You found out something today. Damn.
We gonna see what Jackson Dart made of.
Damn, you bitching Russ in the first half.
Yeah, we gonna see what that man made of because the Cowboys
Oh,
will
we
go
gotta
on
get
0.
We gotta give Russ a little bit more grace than that, y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brand new system, brand new team. Get that man a second.
Offensive
Man.
line has been trashed since the turn of the century.
That
like,
might be
come on,
why.
you
That
gotta-
might be why
Day.
they ain't throwing Jackson Dart to the Wolves. Not yet.
Nah, not yet.
I mean, they got to. He the backup.
All right. Rams at Titans.
Rams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Big game for Stafford. Adams get in the end zone. If Puka's playing, he get in the end zone as well. They go
both of
Stafford.
them looking outstanding.
Yeah,
And I
they both get in the end zone.
Yeah.
And I like
Tennessee-
Jared Verse on that defensive line.
Mhm.
That
He
kid
might
is a
be
beast.
Tennessee might be.
Cam
sneaky.
Ward didn't look terrible.
I was gonna
No,
say
he
they
didn't.
might be
His
sneaky.
receivers
good.
did.
His receivers did, but Cam Ward definitely did not.
I
look
know we
terrible.
ain't got time, but let's just think. At one point in time, this team had Derrick Henry, AJ
Mhm.
Brown.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. How bad they fumbled the bag in Tennessee.
How you?
did.
Yeah, AJ Brown and
Golly.
Derrick Henry on the same
Just
team.
think if they still had that with Cam.
Mind you,
Ward.
Tennessee actually was in the AFC Championship.
Mm.
Mm.
And how
With
far we are
Tannehill-
falling
with
from grace.
Tannehill, all they needed was to
With
replace
Tannehill.
Tannehill. But they
So all
gave
they needed to
Tannehill. They gave Tannehill that Jake DeLong bag
Bag.
instead of keeping Henry and AJ Brown satisfied. You go give Tannehill the bag when that was the only thing you needed for your offense was a quarterback.
Just imagine Cam Ward with that offense.
That's crazy.
They went from
All right.
Mariota to Tannehill.
Next
Wow.
up, Patriots at Dolphins.
I
That's
picked
the
the
Butt Bowl.
Patriots.
I definitely it is the butt bowl. It's a lot of
Yeah.
butt bowls today, actually.
I think I think what was I about to say? I think Miami bounced back in this one.
You
I
think
Think
got
so?
so?
Miami. Yeah, I got Miami.
There's a thing that Miami has that won't allow them to bounce back, and that thing that they have is Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua Tonga Areola.
I'm sorry. What game were we on?
Patriots at Dolphins.
Oh gosh.
Butt
The
bowl
team that
number
had-
one. I'm gonna tell you, this is butt bowl number one because there's a couple butt bowls today.
This the team that had the players meeting already.
It's too early for players meeting.
Not to come to Jesus after week one.
Like that is crazy. Like okay.
Come to Jesus meeting after week one is insane.
But I don't. I'm sorry. I don't really like the Patriots. I don't trust the Dolphins at all.
Yeah, it's tough. I think they bouncing back this week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got the Patriots for that one though.
but Brittany, you can't. I know you want to pick the Dolphins like I did, but trust your gut. You cannot trust a marriage that goes to emergency couples counseling after the honeymoon.
said-
Right after the honeymoon.
Who was
Go
picking
straight from the
Dolphins?
honeymoon to counseling.
Yeah. Counseling. We got some things to talk about
That's
already.
bad.
Do I look like Boo Boo
That's
the Fool?
bad.
I ain't picking no
All
damn
right.
Dolphins.
Hey,
yo.
we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm not missing kickoff. Next
Okay.
game,
All right.
49ers at
Next
Saints. Mind you, no Brock Purdy.
Saints. No Brock Purdy. No George Kittle. No.
49ers.
Ayuk, no. Somebody else they're missing.
I think they said Juwan
Yeah.
might have been hurt, but I think he's playing.
I'm still taking the 49ers.
I'm taking the 49ers.
Yeah, that
I'm
was the
taking the
hard
49ers
part.
too,
for
but I
me.
wouldn't be surprised if this is because who's the backup? The backup is Mac Jones.
Mac
Jones.
Jones.
Mac Jones
Mhm.
is gonna start at quarterback.
Is
It's
CMC
gonna
playing?
be a
playing.
very heavy CMC Brian Robinson Jr. game for sure.
Mac Jones.
Yeah. They're gonna run the ball down their throat. This is not the game CMC gets hurt. It'll be week 3.
So I got 49ers though.
Yeah.
Next game, Bills at Jets.
I forgot who you throwing the ball to.
Beefalo.
CMC. And
Beefalo.
Bursa.
Bills at Jets.
Beefalo.
Bills.
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
I got the
Bills.
Bills. Seahawks at Steelers. Ooh, week 2.
Metcalf.
Week 2.
Metcalf.
Metcalf's gonna have Metcalf's
Yeah.
gonna have a game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I got the Steelers on that one.
Just skip the
Browns
next
at
one.
Browns
That's
at Ravens.
why are
there's
we
no
talking
point.
about this one?
There's no
Just keep
point.
going. Just keep
Yeah.
going.
There's no point. Broncos at Colts.
Broncos.
I'm gonna take the Broncos,
Broncos.
but I'm definitely intrigued to see what Daniel Jones does.
I
You
took
see
the
him till
Colts.
halftime. I'm telling you.
I
You
took the
see him till
Colts.
half-
I took the Colts.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
Separation.
Yeah,
Separation.
separation. You separating the other way. I'm glad you did.
All right, here's the other butt bowl. Panthers at Cardinals.
It's
Kyler
not a
Murray.
butt bowl. Kyler Murray.
Mhm.
Yeah. Eagles at Chiefs.
Surprisingly, I picked Kansas City.
Mm.
I'm gonna take Philadelphia. That hurt to say.
Mm.
Lowercase p.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take Philadelphia cream cheese as well.
This the only game of this week that the NFL is
I'm glad you
personally invested
said.
in.
I'm so glad you said separation,
You-
Mel, because it looks like you separating. All right, you go ahead.
Yes, Lord.
Nah,
Yes,
Mel,
Mhm.
you made a valid point. I don't know if they're gonna want Chiefs to go 0-2. But we'll see.
Mhm.
I mean, that's best for business, honestly.
Got to get the
My
champs
opinion.
involved.
Sunday night, Falcons at Vikings.
Falcon.
I'm going with the Falcons. That's a hard one, but I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking the Falcons as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if they end up having a collapse.
Oh,
Monday
Already?
night,
already?
Had a collapse last week.
that
didn't they?
Vikings defense is serious.
Agreed.
That Vikings
tough.
defense is serious. So
They tough.
I need to see what Michael Penix is like under extreme pressure.
It's
So
coming.
yeah, we'll see.
It's coming.
Monday night doubleheader, game 1, Buccaneers at Texans. I got the Bucks.
Mm.
I don't think it's pretty much. I think
That's a really, really good defense, Chris.
I understand, but
And they at home.
But Baker you just gave Baker another weapon.
I'm taking this.
Baker's man.
He's willing and dealing right now with Mike Evans and Emeka Ibuka.
I'm gonna
and
take
then Bucky
Chris
Irvin in the
Godwin.
backfield.
Chris Godwin ain't back yet. I'm taking the Texans.
Mm.
He need one more. It's Baker Mayfield.
We
I
gonna
don't
see.
care how you look at
I got the Bucks in that one though.
He did get his Hulu deal back, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Brittany,
Live
Mel,
TV?
what you got?
Oh, for what?
I got Texans.
Bucks, Texans?
Buccaneers, Texans.
I think I'm gonna go with Bucks.
Yeah, I got Texans. That's a good
Ooh,
pick.
we split down the middle on that one, 2-2. All right, and last game, second game of the
Defense
doubleheader.
underrated.
Second game of the doubleheader. And shout out to them for not doing the doubleheaders at the same time. Thank you. Chargers at Raiders.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Don't sleep
Yeah.
on the Raiders though. They
The
might be.
Raiders
They might be
show
okay.
something. The Raiders
They
might
might be
show
okay.
something, but I got the Chargers.
Not
as well.
sleeping on the Raiders, but that Chargers team look all right.
Yeah, they look good.
They ain't bad.
They look good.
Harbaugh.
All right, guys. That's the show, man. We appreciate y'all for hanging with us, man. Right at kickoff time. So go from here, go to wherever you're watching your games at. Enjoy Sunday football, man. And we'll be back. We'll be back for our Friday show on Friday, and then again for the NFL.
I'll be on right after the game.
I might come on with you, Corey. WNBA playoffs start today, y'all.
Yeah.
And WNBA playoffs start today, man. So enjoy the sports smorgasbord that we're about to be taking part of, man. And we'll see y'all on the next one.
I send you the link.